In 1925, a 25-year-old astronomer wrote the correct answer to one of the biggest open questions in physics. Then, at her supervisor's urging, she wrote a second sentence into her own thesis, calling her own answer almost certainly wrong. Cecilia Payne studied science at Newnham College, Cambridge, one of the brightest students of her generation. She completed her coursework with distinction. Cambridge did not award degrees to women until 1948. She left with nothing on paper to show for any of it. In 1923, she emigrated to the United States for a fellowship at the Harvard College Observatory, one of the first women there pursuing a doctorate, studying the spectra of stars under astronomer Harlow Shapley. Her 1925 doctoral thesis analysed starlight in extraordinary detail. Her conclusion: stars are made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium, radically different from Earth and from what astronomers assumed at the time. Henry Norris Russell, one of the most respected astronomers in the country, reviewed her work. He told her the result contradicted established physics and pressured her to walk it back. Payne added a line to her own thesis, undermining her own finding. The enormous abundance derived for these elements in the stellar atmosphere is almost certainly not real. She kept the number in print anyway, a discovery filed under a sentence that told readers not to believe it. 4 years later, in 1929, Russell reached the same conclusion through different methods and published it under his own name. For decades afterward, textbooks and historians credited him with discovering what stars are made of. Payne stayed at Harvard. In 1956, she became the first woman promoted to full professor from within the faculty. In 1958, she became the first woman to chair a department there. Recognition came 30 years after the discovery and long after Russell's name was already attached to it. History's version of this story for a long time credited a man for explaining what stars are made of. The paperwork was a single sentence Cecilia Payne was pressured to write about her own correct answer. She was right in 1925. It just took the rest of the field until 1929 to believe someone else saying the same thing.